Hope everybody has had a great weekend so far. Much respect to the family. Glad to have y'all tuning in here. What's going on with y'all, man? I hope you guys are good. Hope you guys have been very constructive this weekend so far. A lot of folks are popping on in here. I'm glad to have y'all tuning in. I ain't done a live in a few days, man. It's been a few days since I've done a Twitter space and all that stuff. Let me make sure all my audio and everything is straight before I get started. But and don't forget, guys, get my book, Foundational Black American Race Beta. You can get that book available right now on officialfba.com, or you can go to amazon.com to get that if you wish. All right. So, what we want to talk about today, did y'all hear about the new rules that Twitter has? Twitter has some new rules about discussing the elections that's coming up. Twitter has doled out some new rules, and sounds like they're going to start possibly locking folks' accounts, banning them, possibly suspending them if they are accused of giving out misinformation about the elections. Some of what they're saying is, hold on, let me read one of the articles. There's several articles on it. I'm trying to read this stuff. So they want to crack down on misinformation, as they say. And then this is like from a right-wing site. I don't want to read that. Let me see. This New York Post, Twitter rolls out misinformation, election misinformation rules ahead of midterms. Twitter's reintroduced its rules governing election misinformation as they prepare for this year's midterms. The tech giant said it will apply its civic integrity policy to the November 8 midterms. And it stated the goal of the policy is to elevate credible information that will help keep you safe on Twitter. All right. So family, the real deal about that is they're making it seem like it's going to target right-wing people. All right. That's what they're making it seem like it's going to target. It's not for right-wingers. All right. That's for us. That is for us. This is not for the right-wingers. It's just like the Mulford Act when they had the is it the Mulford or the Mumford? The Mulford Act out here in California, when they banned open carry in the 1960s, they were trying to act like, well, it's because of the Klan. You know, we don't want the Klan coming out here. And everybody knew it wasn't about no damn Klan. It was really about the Black Panthers. When the Black Panthers would read the law books and understand that they could stand a certain distance with the guns, they ran. The NRA and the lawmakers out here got together and said, no open carry. That was all the Black Panthers. And they tried to make it seem like it wasn't racial. It was 100% racial. It wasn't because of the Klan. They always try to throw the Klan in there. The Klan is a caricature at this point. It's not, the Klan is not really significant, and nor have they been significant in a while. But the name of the game is for them to attack us. This is for them to silence us, Black folks who are saying, hey, we want some tangibles for our vote. We don't want to vote for nothing. We don't want them to run game on us. If we vote for somebody, they're going to have to give us something. Black people are getting very politically sophisticated now. We're doing something that we have not done in a long time. We are demanding that we are going to get some tangibles for our vote. And we're not playing this symbolic game. We're letting them know these little symbolic gestures you're doing, it's not tangible. Little tricky code words like people of color and minority and disadvantaged people, we're not going for that. We're going to need something specifically for Black people and specifically for foundational Black Americans. We're very adamant about that. So now they're trying to get ahead of it and they're going to try to relabel anything we say as some type of misinformation. So when we call these people out for not giving us any tangibles or trying to give us some symbolic nothing burgers, they're going to say we're spreading misinformation. Um, Nina Turner just put out a tweet talking about 40% of black people said they would vote, and I'm kind of paraphrasing here. She said 40% of black people said they would vote if they would relieve student debt. No, we didn't. Excuse me. No, we don't care about no student debt. No, 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 no. See, this is what I'm talking about. They're going to start having Democratic shills put out a lot of this misinformation. And when we call it out, they're going to start saying that we're spreading misinformation. I'm telling y'all, they're about to start hitting us with the I'm white and I say so button. They're going to start hitting us with a whole bunch of I'm white and I say so rules. And we got to stand up to that. We can't go along with that. If we have to start speaking more codified, then so be it. But I'm just letting everybody know they're going to be attacking us for asking for tangibles. Now, let me get some of the family on here. Let's get some of the family on here. Let's get Art, Art Man Boxing. What's up, Art? Art Man Boxing. What's up? All right. You good, Art? All right, let's get FBA Soldier.
What's up, Tariq? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind?
Yeah, man. I was just what you was talking about the election, man. Al Green down here in Houston trying to hold some type of commemoration of slavery or some bullshit he having down here. So they trying to get us softened up, about the reparations, man. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So
yeah,
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 he's not even a foundational Black American, and it's a whole bunch of nothingness, man. It's gonna be August 20th, so if you from Houston or if we gonna pull up, man, I'm gonna pull up over there.
yeah.
Y'all catch me
Yeah,
out there.
they're about to ramp up a lot of these symbolic nothing burgers. They're about to ramp them up real heavy. So y'all just get ready for that and don't even trip on it. We still want to get some tangibles. We're not playing these games with these folks. What's up? I am. What's up, I am? I am. Turn your microphone on, sir. All right, come on, man. Y'all better get it together. I am. Where you at, man? Okay, I am. Your microphone is. Oh, there you go. I am. What's up?
Hey man, what's good with the fam, man? I was jumping in. I, I was looking at this law. I don't know if you ever heard of torturous interference.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like since the 1865, with what we fighting for reparations or whatever, but they've been doing that same thing, man. The same tactic. They've been using that same interference since then. And I was thinking like maybe we can do a fundraiser or raise some funds to like use that law to keep them from talking about our reparations, like the immigrants. That's torture interference. Them people getting paid to
Right.
interfere with what we got going on.
Yeah. Yeah. I will got to look into that. Speaking of that, though, the other day we were talking about on my podcast. I was talking about how Botham John's family they got a scholarship. They got some money for a scholarship they put up, which came from the donations from over here. But they got a scholarship, but the scholarship is only for people with Caribbean backgrounds. Now the scholarship is over here, but it's only for people in America with Caribbean backgrounds. And I'm like, okay, we doing that now? I thought that was divisive. And then there was some couple of tethers hopped in. Well, damn it, why don't you niggas do it? Why don't you do your own um, scholarship fund? And you know what? That's a great idea. I thought about that. And that tether gave me that's a great idea. Family, you know what? We should do a foundational Black American college fund. We should get some money for some FBA kids to go to college. Wouldn't that be a good idea? I think that would be a good idea. Let's get some kids with foundational Black American backgrounds. You have to be able to trace your lineage back to the 1870s here in North America. And we can easily raise some money. I put 5,000 on whatever fund we get going. I'd get that started immediately, and everybody put a couple of dollars on it, and let's send some of these kids to college. How many of you down? If you down for that, raise your hand. Hey, everybody put like $4-5 in there. Let's send a couple of these kids to college. What we need to get? What, 20, 30,000? What do we need to get for a couple of kids? Don't have to be a lot, but let's just get a few. I never went to college, as y'all know, so I don't know. I'm at high. I dropped out of high school, so I don't even know how high school, how much that shit costs because I dropped out. So, so I damn sure don't know what the college fees are right now. Well, what is it? How much is it to go to college now? Not to an Ivy League, but the average kid to go to college. Y'all talk to me. What's some of the college rates out here? Shorty, turn your microphone on.
Yeah, peace, Tariq.
What's up, Shorty? How
I
you doing,
heard.
bro?
I'm chilling with a good feeling, bro. How you?
I'm good, man. What's on your mind? Now, sure. Before we start, how much is it to go to college now, man?
Oh, I'm like you. I barely made it through high school, bro. But I, I'm thinking, they need anything you put towards it, even if it ain't the total figure. 40K each. That's gonna help them. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
But what's
Oh,
what's
I'm
on your
feeling
mind?
that
What's
most
Oh yeah,
definite, bro.
no,
Yeah, we need to do that.
yeah. All right. So what's on your mind, brother?
What's on my mind is the new rules with Twitter. It
Yeah.
goes to show how effective we are that they got to try and pivot. So we can't let the pressure up. And what they're doing now too is to try to combat what we're doing and the success that we're having on Twitter is they bringing up these goofy dudes. I didn't heard today that Luke is running for office, and I didn't heard a bunch of madness about Trick Daddy trying to, they bringing these goofballs in, and they giving them money to
Mm,
and putting a battery in their back to try and uh, get black people on board. But you see, they so desperate that they going at the I want to say, I really don't want to say uneducated ones, but
no.
they're going after the unsavvy, just like how they pulled. Then I want to say Herschel Walker. Is that his name?
Yeah, yeah,
With the
yeah, yeah.
Republican. Yeah, they that desperate that they going Trick Daddy,
Lord,
Herschel
Lord,
Walker.
Lord. Okay. Let me get Miss Great Ape. Great Ape, Miss Great Ape. Let me get her on here.
Hey everybody, I'll be quick.
Hey, yes, ma'am. How are you, dear?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. What's on your mind, dear?
Well, college is rough depending on the school. A state school is roughly between 50 and 75,000 per person,
Okay.
but we can do scholarships, right? In
Right.
addition to donation, so it's doable. Um, and just real quick, so I talked to another brother on here today about this topic about Twitter and what they're about to do to us. I joined Twitter in 2011 and they suspended that account. And then I had another one 4 years ago with almost 12,000 followers. They suspended because I called Amanda Seals out for calling Ice Cube a coon. They left
Mm,
her tweet. They left her tweet up. That bitch's tweet. I'm sorry. That
yeah.
her tweet is still up. And then I was permanently suspended. But anyway, we were talking about Telegram. I use Telegram for options trading, and that may be a good tool for us. And so if we
Okay.
decide to plan together, I'm willing to put time into investing in this and educating people and holding spaces and whatnot. But they can't mess with us on Telegram. And we have a
Yeah.
lot more security there, and we won't have tethers and whatever messing with us over there.
Okay. I'm gonna look into that. Thank you so much, beloved. Thank you. Let me get Brother Marcel in here real quick. Brother Marcel, how are you, brother? Hop on, sir. Brother Marcel Dixon. Let me get my brother on if he gets it's still buffering real quick. Waiting on the connection to pop through. What's up, Sonny? I see you, brother. Waiting on Marcel. Well, we're waiting on Marcel because it's buffering. Let's get the one raw status TV in here. One raw status. Where you at, brother? Turn your microphone on. One raw status. Where you at, brother? All right. While we're waiting, let me get one raw out of here since that's not connecting correctly. Let's get the person Jihad. Jihad is real. What's up, Jihad? Jihad, can you turn your microphone on? All right, Jihad. Jihad, I'll give you 3 seconds to get busy. All right, he's out of here. All right, y'all don't raise your hand if you don't want to get on. You're just slowing up the game. I'm good, Marcel. How are you, brother?
I'm doing good, Tariq. And yeah, I'm glad you're holding a space about this. And I'm going to be very brief. First of all, we do have, Freeman, FBA owned platforms. I know you know about Fanbase, but there's also one called, they're out there where you are in California, called 60 Net. And they actually like
Yes.
verify that someone is Black American. We need to look into them. But I also know that it takes time for these platforms to develop their user base, especially if we have a follower on Twitter. I just want to ask you, I've been trying to push a petition to get Twitter called out on their anti-blackness and their censoring of black people. Because like our sister just said, you could call a black man a coon, but if you call someone out for calling a black man a coon, you're the one that censored. So I just want to know if I can share the petition, the Jumbotron, if that's okay with you.
Yes, go ahead and put it up.
Okay, I'll do that right now. If people go up there and sign it and share it, we can get Twitter put on blast because they want to exist without us. And that's all I want to say, Tariq. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. All right. Let's see. Let's get Wafer in here. Let's get Wafer.
What's going on, brother Tariq? Salam alaikum. How you doing?
I'm good, Wafer. What's on your mind, brother?
What's going on, brother? I'm actually a big fan of your work, and I've noticed that over the past weeks you've been having like little spats with other people of the I guess the Black American diaspora, and
Yeah.
there was actually a situation recently that occurred. I just wanted to let you know. I was actually invited to this group. I'm not sure if you're familiar with a man by the name of Sir Major on here. I'm not sure what his name is, but
Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in this group chat, and it's like a lot of them are colluding against your movement, and I'm not sure what's going on. I thought all you guys kind of had the same mission. I'm not too sure why they're so against whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish here, which is just empowering FBA to move forward and become the top dogs. I don't know.
Now, where was the group? Now, where was the group chat?
The group chat, it was a group chat I was invited to. I was in there for like maybe 5 minutes, and I you know
Like
I
a
was
Twitter, like a
yeah,
Twitter group
like it
chat?
was like a Twitter group chat. I was just trying to get a feel for it, but I'm actually a big fan of yours, so I thought that's what they were talking about. Just moving forward with the FBA talk, but it was more like a crabs in a barrel type of mentality in there. They didn't really care for the FBA movement. I think like that Czech guy you were beefing with, I think he was a part of that group chat. Not too sure. Some people were mentioning like Umar Johnson. I don't know if you and Umar are cool. I don't know. Some people were talking about him, but like it was pretty bad in there. I left pretty much immediately. I didn't want to kind of get caught in that, and I look crazy being inside of that group
Right.
chat. But that's all
Well,
I
that
want.
happened.
That's all I want to
That-
say, brother. I'm a really big fan of yours. I
There
want
you go.
keep doing your.
Thank you so much. So, yeah, I don't really trip on that stuff. And, it might have been a whole bunch of tethers in there. So who knows? That's part of the game, man. People going to get in rooms and say whatever. That's part of the game. I don't really trip too much on that. Um, Jihad is real. You trying it again? What we doing? Jihad is real. Let's try Jihad is real is back. What's up, Jihad is real? Turn your microphone on.
Hi Tariq.
Nick, hello. How are you?
I've been good. I've had a baby since I last saw you now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You're the Somalian troll chick. So what's going on, ma'am? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. What's going on?
So now you still trolling in different spaces, ma'am?
No, I've leveled up. I've become a jihadi now.
Oh, okay. So your trolling has become even more unfunny. All right. Anywho, Lord.
Wait, I have a
All right.
question
Thank you, dear.
before.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you, dear. Oh Lord. Boy, you guys, comedy is not your stronghold. Lord, you guys, when y'all get roasted, y'all get even more cornier. Lord. All right, let's get Juan Coleman in here. Brother Juan Coleman. We'll get Juan Coleman in here.
Soda in the house.
My man,
Epic-
how are you, Mr.
Hey,
Coleman?
epicenter of George Floyd. Hey, we ought to get together. Is it some way I can get some information for you? Because I'd love to sit down and talk with you. Because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm big on this FBA thing. We doing some great things out here in Minnesota, and I'd love to share with you some things and stuff that we're doing. And secondly, Tariq, when we get the museum, let's get some solar panels on there so we can get that kickback from electric company out there in California.
Mm, yes, yes,
I'm
indeed,
on
man.
this, man. I'm telling you, we gotta try to get together. I love having Spider Loke on, and I know you would like the things that I'm doing out here in Minnesota, and trying to take it nationally and globally. And again, like the other guy said, I love your work, and I just think that we can vibe on some really good things. And I don't know how I could maybe just send you my email or something like that, or
Yeah, yeah,
without with it
yeah.
being
Thank you.
private.
My email is in my profile, so send the email there. My email is in the profile, so you can definitely email me. What's up, Taj Daddy? The brother got like an MC Hammer cartoon. I've not seen that in forever. What's up, Taj Daddy?
What's going on, Flex, brother? Man, first of all, shout out to you, and y'all get that foundational Black American race beta, man. It's a good read. I'll be battling people off of that instantly. I just got one
Yes,
question.
sir.
I just got one question, brother. When are you and brother Holcomb gonna get together, man? The world need that right there. And I'm gonna.
Real talk. Thank you, brother. And I ran into Corey on Melrose about a month ago, and he wanted me to come on the broadcast that night, but I was doing some stuff. So me and Corey are definitely gonna hook up on some stuff. Yeah, I was doing some shopping on Melrose, and I just ran into him, and he was like, "Hey, come down to the show tonight." And I had the whole family with me, so I couldn't make it that night. But I'm gonna definitely hook up with Corey, man. Funny brother, man. Real good, solid dude. Face T, Face T. What's up, Face T?
Hi, Tariq. I'm FBI B1 family first. I have a
Lord.
question.
This, ma'am, is that supposed to be this is the girl who just called up. Ma'am, that is the worst Southern black accent I've ever heard in my life. That is the worst. Ma'am, you think we don't know it's you?
I don't know what y'all talk about, sir.
Ma'am, I can hear the damn injera bread in your mouth. I can tell that ain't you. That's not a Southern accent, ma'am. That's horrible.
Okay,
That,
I surrender the accent, but I'm here
I
to
can
sell my
I can
NFT.
hear I can hear camel soup being boiled in the background, ma'am. I can hear it. You're not fooling
Would you
anybody.
like some? Would you like some?
No, I would
Damn
not like no
Popeyes.
camel soup, ma'am.
The
I
damn
please. That's the
Popeyes
word.
made you fat, Tariq. Okay, you
That
got that damn
that is the
buffalo.
worst accent ever, Abasola. That is the worst. You need to go work on your fake accent a little bit better, okay, dear?
Okay, I'm here to sell my NFT to all the FBAs. So if
Ma'am,
anybody wants to buy my NFT with that reparations check, let me
ma'am,
know.
ma'am, we don't want your NFT. And in your case, NFT stands for nasty funky titties. All right. We don't want your nasty funky titties. All right. So have a good day, ma'am.
Okay, and
Okay, bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Lord, who did she think she was fooling with that damn accent? Was that was that supposed to be a Southern accent? Stop it. All right, Kobiash, hop on, man. Then I'm gonna get my
Hey,
sister. What's up,
good
Kobe?
good mo- Hey, it's actually Kobe Ashanti. I'm from Ghana, but I'm currently in the States. So how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you, sir?
Good. I'm not a foundational Black American, but I support your agenda 100%. And I
Yes.
just want to let you guys know there are some Ghanaians here that I know don't support the agenda, but I'm one of the few that do. So just wanted to let you know that.
Good
Quick
looking.
side note on this Twitter rules. I find it very interesting that this seems to be targeting mostly Black Twitter users. I find it interesting they don't put these restrictions on those that lean politically to the right. So, what would you suggest is the strategy moving forward so that we can, offset what they're trying to do? Because clearly, they know that foundational Black Americans are looking for tangibles, and they're using every trick bag in the book to, prevent you guys from doing what y'all want to accomplish.
Right. Great question, and I'm gonna land your plane for you. But yeah, I think we should be more codified in our language. We should use more coded language to kind of thwart their algorithms, because they probably have little automated systems that will pick up on certain words and phrases that we use. So we have to learn how to use code words to thwart those efforts. You know what I'm saying? Just like in the dominant society, um, they know how to use code words to get around a lot of stuff. All that "Let's go, Brandon," all that stuff where they diss Joe Biden. Um, they know how to use little code words like Chicago, and they know how to use little code words. We have to master using codified language. We got to master that so that we can have conversations, and the algorithms won't pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get my sister Lioness on here. My sister Jade. What's up, Jade? Jade, where you at, beloved? And Jade has been going down there in DC. She's been physically going down to the permit office.
Peace.
What's up, dear?
I'm good. I might have a little bit of a delay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, dear. I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to thank you for having me come on, brother. Thank you for all your contributions. I just needed to name something. This week when I did my Black Empowerment class, we talked about the 1979 essay by Dr. Frances Cress Welsing on Black fear. And in that essay, she talked about this sort of circuitous route that many Black folks take, or many victims of white supremacy take, these time-wasting conversations that lead to no solutions because of an actual psychological fear that many of our people have about fighting against racism, white supremacy, and really confronting this enemy and producing solutions for it. Many of our people are not willing to lay their lives down on the line or to sacrifice their money, their professional reputation, or anything else in order to fight against white supremacy. And so, because they're afraid to die for it, one, but instead of doing
Right.
that, they'll do things like trolling. They'll do things like having these conversations that mean nothing about identity, or these back and forth conversations. I just wanted to get your take on that, because clearly this space that you title is about new Twitter rules about
You're breaking
discussing the
bad.
elections, and not many folks have come up here to talk about that. Instead of everyone is talking about everything else.
Okay. Yeah, sister, I had to get you off the thing. Your thing was going in and out. Your thing was going in and out very, very badly, sis. And I don't know if you're somewhere where the reception is bad, but it was going in and out. But I get the point what you were saying, sis. I want to read that paper by Dr. Welsing, which talked about how Black people engage in a lot of time wasting mechanisms as a way of having fear, and which is absolutely true. We do have so many of us who get into these time wasting mechanisms because of the fear of dealing with white supremacy head on. And let me tell you how you can tell some of these conversations are all about time wasting when people want to get into this goofy bickering about nothing burgers and just drone on and on and on about it. Like sometimes I might have a spat with somebody, but it's real quick. I say what I have to say and I keep it pushing. When people just kind of want to go on and on and on and on, that's time wasting. Another thing people like to do as a time wasting mechanism is to get into like this religious thing. Like anytime, let me tell you something. Anytime somebody hop up and say, "Well, you know what, Tariq, we need to talk about how we the real Jews, we the real Hebrews, man. We need to talk about that. How come you don't talk about us being the real Hebrews?" right there is a Negro who's sitting around trying to waste your damn time. That is time wasting. Somebody hopped in my mentions the other day, man, Tariq, if you start teaching about how we the real Hebrews, man, you be something else. And I was, oh, Lord. And then he just went on to babble and babble. Anytime you hear stuff like that, you're about to hear nonstop babbling. And I call it prison babble. That's what people do in captivity in order to just waste time. It makes the time go by better. You find something to babble about. You're in captivity. You gotta do something to spend time, and that's just the time spending mechanism to keep you occupied while you're in captivity. When people get into conversations like that, they're not trying to change anything. They're just trying to make their captivity more comfortable and entertaining. You understand? That's all that's about. And we got to call it for what it is. Let me get Afro Elite in here. What's up, Afro Elite? What's going on with you, brother? Afro Elite. What's up, brother?
How you doing, brother? How's your health?
I'm getting better. We don't have the COVID no more, but I still have the symptoms. I'm still kind of stopped up and stuff a little bit, but yeah, I'm good. So what's on your mind, brother?
Okay, well, I just want to say the fact that they're doing this, I've seen about the rules. The fact that they're doing this is shows that they're scared of our influence. And they know
Yeah,
for a fact that we know what's really going on as far as the Democrats, because they're not doing this as far as the Republicans. They're only doing this as far as the Democrats. And I suggest that we be proactive in our methods as far as communicating with each other. This is why I'm trying to
yeah,
really learn like the Tut language, because we should be
yes,
able to say certain things, like certain words that the algorithm is going to pick up on, that is going to strike us down. If we say those certain words or things in Tutnese, that will be able to avert the algorithm because they won't be able to recognize that. Also, using different platforms, so we can have Twitter and then Facebook or YouTube, so we're not hammered down into only one social media platform. I think we should diversify our social media platforms. And then sometimes we just be careful with what we say in public. Some things need to be just,
yeah,
spoken over a group chat or the phone or something like that. I feel like we can be smart enough to counter this, go around it until we can build up our own platforms where we don't have to hide our agenda, or we don't like the white supremacists at 4chan and whatever the case may be. We Until we build up our own platforms, I think we should try to avoid, striking the algorithm.
yes. Real talk, man. Very good idea, family. Now you know we have an FBA Facebook group, and a lot of people were upset because we made it so that you can't get in the group unless you could answer a question that I put up there in the Tutnese language. I put a certain question up there in Tutnese, and if you can't answer the question, you can't get in the room. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, damn, man, that ain't fair." Whoop, whoop, whoop. But it was very necessary, and now you see why. Because there are times that we're going to need to communicate with each other where other folks ain't in on what we're talking about, and these are the times right now.